up, everybody? It's your boy Heems, and guys, we're back with another reaction video. Today, guys, we get to check this out from IGN, and this is the biggest game releases of March 2023. Now, so far, guys, we had Atomic Heart, we've had Forspoken, like, guys, we've had Hogwarts Legacy, so many other games, and by the way, I still haven't gotten Hogwarts Legacy yet, so to everybody out there, please be patient with me. But, guys, so many games, yet so little money in that wallet, man. I know it's a lot of people's wallets about to be shrinking this year, but with Resident Evil 4 on its way, and then we even got a chance to see a little snippet of like Budokai Tenkaichi 4. No telling what day that is, but just to know that that's in the works, like, this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship for 2023. Wanted Dead just released. Like, guys, there's so many games that hasn't released, that either already has released, and then there's so much more that's coming out this year. Like, it's freaking ridiculous. Let's go. But guys, before we check out this video, make sure you hit that like button for your boy. Don't forget to subscribe to your boy Heemscast Gaming. Share the video, share the channel, spread the love. Tell anybody that want to watch me stream. I stream Monday through Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern. Relay starts between 6:15, 6:30, and 7 p.m. Weekends are open schedule, so anything goes. I'm on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Trovo, and D Live. I stream on all 5 platforms at the exact same time. Reaction videos are as early as 5 a.m. to 1 p.m. with a minimum of 1 or 2 videos at a time to 5 or 6 depending on your boy's work schedule. The grind is real, guys. We're working between 6 to 8 days a week. So with that, follow your boy on Instagram, Twitter, Discord, Snapchat, and the YouTube community for any updates on changes to the schedule, reaction videos, or anything, guys. But let's go ahead and take a dive in and see exactly what they're talking about. That's all going to be coming out from March. Let's get it.
Hey everybody, I have some great news. New video games are coming out this month. Yep, that's right. In case you thought they would arbitrarily stop releasing games out of nowhere for no reason, rest assured that is not.
Now, why would he say something like that? I'm kind of confused. Now you kind of scared me, play. Like, what y'all, is that your reverse psychology? Come on now.
The case. Here are some of, if not most of, if not all,
I saw they got Castlevania too. That looked nice.
Releases. On the first, the multiplayer shooter Leap hops, skips, and jumps its way onto the PlayStations, the Xboxes, and PCs. And for those of you who don't feel like hoofing it through this game on foot, you can hoof it on literal hoof by mounting a robot horse.
That was hot.
Why not? On March 3rd, you can get your behind kicked by all sorts of scary fantasy beasts in Wolong Fallen Dynasty.
I did remember seeing that. That is free on the Xbox Game Pass. So to anybody, let me know in the comments if you guys want us to go ahead and crack this open. We're playing The Walking Dead in between some other games too.
Latest action RPG from the folks behind Neo, but rather than 1600s Japan, this time they're exploring a dark fantasy version of the Han Dynasty during China's Three Kingdoms period. Probably not the most accurate source of information for a history paper, but you might learn a thing or two along the way. That's on the Xbox,
maybe
the PlayStation,
this information that wasn't
PC.
shown.
Dead Cells is one of the best Castlevania games
of recent memory
in everything but name, but that changes on March 6th when Dead Cells Return to Castlevania sees the Beheaded showing Dracula that he has what it takes to be a man, or at the very least, a miserable pile of secrets. That's on last gen PC and Switch, and since new gen is backwards compatible with last gen, that means it's on everything, and the worst part of these videos is listing all the platforms. Clash Artifacts of Chaos hit PC last year on the 9th. It's on all the consoles except for the Switch, and I really
has that Borderland kind of looking code.
Cell shading, which gives it kind of a Mobius vibe, but with less full frontal genitalia, sadly. Rated T for teen. Fatal Frame Mask of the Lunar Eclipse was one of the most popular games of 2008 that happened to be about paranormal photography in the Meiji era, and also, on the 9th, it's coming to a bunch of other consoles besides the Nintendo Wii, for which it was formerly an exclusive. Expect less waggling, but just as many frights. It's a good day for Switch owners because that same day, Nintendo's little console that could is getting the 2012 horror game Ib, which has the honor of being the shortest game title on this list. You can also kickflip some ollies and grind some pop shove-its on the go with Session Skate Sim, and there's also no buy.
I have not played a skate game since like early 2000s, like a Tony Hawk. That was the last one I've ever played.
Heart, which sounds like it could be a trivia game, but it's in fact an adventure game that deals with sadness and anxiety and other such emotional, non-trivial thingies. Speaking of emotions, when mom tells you that you can't drink any more Monster Energy, don't just get cross, get super cross and make a scene. I'm assuming that Monster Energy Supercross 6 is a game about an energy drink deprived 6-year-old having a meltdown, possibly in some very public place like Kohl's or maybe Mervin's.
Oh damn.
That must be it. Anyway, that's on everything except Switch. On Switch, along with all the platforms that begin with P, is Oni, Road to Become. It has that look
Oni. Of Okami
Oni is
vibe.
The Japanese word for demon, and with that knowledge plus the title of this game, you can probably guess what it's about. The critically acclaimed award-winning Before Your Eyes comes to PlayStation VR 2 on the 10th. This was previously on PC, where it used the front-facing webcam on your computer to track when players blinked, and implemented that in-game, which is a little bit invasive, but whatever. The PSVR 2 version will be taking that a step further and making use of the headset's eye-tracking technology to make it even more immersive.
I'm watching you as
To be able to catch you blinking and stuff so it can adjust and adapt to certain
If that's too
playthroughs,
out
that'd be
there and
nice.
you'd rather play a colorful superhero game where you fight bad guys and save the day, great news. You can also snag DC's Justice League Cosmic Chaos on everything, which has adorable chibi versions of Batman and Superman and Wonder Woman doing all kinds of superhero stuff. Hopefully, this gets the Snyder Cut treatment and they release an M-rated version with more blood and cussing.
Nah, we're not gonna get that for about like 5 or 10 years.
This will be fun for you, huh?
On the 13th, Mile High Taxi is out on PC, and that is the exact intersection of Crazy Taxi and the Fifth Element.
That's
Presumably
nice.
with less of that one Offspring song and probably no
Man,
more Trovo.
hey, what you know about Crazy Taxi? Now they try to do some like a Fifth Element type vibe. Hey, you know, they should have got Bruce Willis like as a character so you could play as him. Well, that would have been cool. But that's hot that they bringing something like that back.
Then
Or
again,
that same thing.
stranger PC mods have been made. On the 14th, The Legend of Heroes Trails to Azure will be on PS4, Switch, and PC, and that'll be the first official localization of the 2011 JRPG. Meanwhile, the hit PC survival game Valheim has been localized for console players, and that'll be coming to the Xboxes that same day. And yes, I know that localizing a game for a different platform is called a port. I was trying to be cute. Give me a break. Also, I love the idea of these survival games that blow up on PC, but they never click for me, no pun intended. So I'm glad to hear this will be on Game Pass so I can try it out for myself to see if it's the exception to the rule. Also on the 14th is The Wreck, a 3D visual novel that tackles mature themes. Like mature as in somber and dramatic, not gratuitous and explicit. But hey, who knows? Maybe it's both. That's on everything. On the 16th, the Dark Pictures anthology ventures into VR with Switchback, which essentially makes it a spiritual successor to Supermassive's Until Dawn Rush of Blood, which is
I'm
on
curious to see
PSVR
how
1.
this
Once
PSVR
again,
gonna turn
taking more
out.
of a haunted house amusement park ride to this horror stuff.
The last VR didn't really introduce a lot of games, and all the games ended up being ported over to just like the regular console for the PS4. If they could pull this off, this would be hot.
Cinematic narrative approach. One of the worst things about horror in VR is that you can't look away when things get too scary. You just have to close your eyes. And this game is going to punish you for doing even that.
Wow.
Once again, thanks to the PSVR 2's eye tracking technology. Mannequins that only move when you're not looking? No thank you.
Yeah, that's cool.
Everything I read, all the stories, it's all true.
Oh, damn.
Something that sounds much less panic attack inducing than that is the next gen version of Anno 1800, the latest installment in the city building series, which came to PC back in 2019. You hear that? Next gen power, finally capturing the thrill of city planning during the Industrial Revolution.
Yeah.
On the 17th, Bayonetta's origins are explored in Cereza and the Lost Demon, and this has a more stylized.
We gotta go
aesthetic
back
than
and finish
mainline
the
Bayonetta
first
games,
one.
which
We
has
gotta finish up the
rustled
third Bayonetta.
jimmies of some fans, but you know what? It's something to hold you over until Bayonetta 4, which hopefully doesn't take as long to make as Bayonetta 3 did. If you want to make a realistic Bayonetta and have her pile
Okay, so we definitely need to finish Bayonetta 3. They're making a... Come on, man. Stone Cold Steve Austin!
All sorts of big muscle men and muscle women. You can do
Bret the Hitman
exactly
Hart.
that in WWE
Shawn Michael,
2K23.
hey.
WWE 2K22 was apparently a big improvement on the previous entry, so let's
Man,
hope
they
that this year's
do.
installment continues that trend.
It looks perfect.
Remnant from the Ashes was a blend of third-person shooting with a Soulsborne-y risk-reward gameplay loop, and people seemed to enjoy it when it came out in 2019, and now more people can enjoy it when it hits the Nintendo Switch on the 21st. Have a Nice Death is a cartoony 2D action roguelite that has you playing as a not particularly grim-looking Reaper, and it's been in early access on PC for a while, but on the 22nd it'll be officially out and available for Switch. On the 23rd, Atelier Ryza 3 Alchemist of the End and the Secret Key drops, which is the follow-up to Atelier Ryza Ever Darkness and the Secret Hideout, and Atelier Ryza 2 Lost Legends and the Secret Fairy, and will hopefully be followed up by Atelier Ryza 4 shorter title and the Secret Thesaurus. That's on the PlayStations and the Switch. Also on the 23rd, Storyteller, an indie game that's been in the works since 2009. A 2012 prototype got some attention, but the project wound up in development hell, which can happen pretty easily when only one person is making the game. Anyway, Annapurna Interactive is publishing, which is usually a good endorsement. That's on Switch and PC. On March 24th, EA Sports PGA Tour comes to new gen and PC, and it's about golf. And I would rather have my head chainsawed off than think about
Fair
golf.
enough.
And thankfully,
I
have
was
the
gonna say the same
option to
thing.
do exactly that. Resident Evil 4 Remake arrives on the PlayStations, the PC, and the Xbox Series. RE4 did not need a remake, but it rules. So I'm glad it's getting a remake. The good news is that Capcom said that no content has been cut aside from Leon's head from his body, and the better news is that new content has been added.
Cool.
I'm looking forward to this game so much, with the exception of that Verdugo boss fight, which I am dreading. And I know it's easy, you just shoot the barrels and you freeze them and then shoot them in the head with a gun a bunch.
Yeah, but I don't know how they're gonna do it this
it.
time around.
On the 28th, you can go do bad stuff in crime boss Roque City. That is the Vice City looking game announced back at the Game Awards, which features a star-studded cast including Michael Madsen, Michael Rooker, Danny Trejo, Danny Glover, Kim Basinger, Vanilla Ice, and sure, why not, Chuck Norris. Could the money spent on all those big names have been better utilized developing the actual game itself? I'm dying to find out. Anyway,
don't make Chuck Norris angry.
It's coming to new gen later
Don't
on.
piss him off.
Also on the 28th is MLB The Show 23, which is on all the consoles, and that is a video game wherein professional baseball players play baseball in a professional capacity. And I would rather have my head ripped in half by a big angry mushroom man than talk about baseball. And luckily, I can do exactly
Last
that
of
when
Us?
The Last of Us Part 1 hits PC that same day.
Of course.
That is perfect
This is
timing
where-
since the HBO show's season finale is just a few weeks earlier. I guess maybe the original release date of March 3rd would have been perfect timing, but you know what? Better late than never. And if you haven't been keeping track, this is the PC port of the PS5 remake of the PS4 game, which was itself a remaster of the critically acclaimed PS3
Really?
game.
You're gonna go
But the
back?
point is, it's a good game. Now more people can play it, and more importantly, PC people can make mods that replace all the character models with
Oh, that's hot. Really, come on. You gotta keep bringing that. I mean, yeah. I mean, he ain't lied though. That is true. That is definitely true.
the ones from Simpsons Hit and Run like they did for God of War, which is going to be pretty funny.
Where's
I
the
hope they make all
donut?
the clickers look like Groundskeeper Willie. On the 30th, Dredge will have you trawling the murky depths and likely reeling in some Lovecraftian horrors like Cthulhu's and Dagons and Shoggoths and Azathoths and maybe some regular-ass big gross fish from the deep, deep sea. And really, those regular fish are pretty scary. Don't go in the ocean. It's horrible down there. No one should be in there. If you'd like some cosmic horrors of a more adolescent variety, Cosmonious High is a VR game from the folks behind Job Simulator that has you attending an alien high school, and it actually looks a lot more endearing and pleasant than Earthling High School. I don't know, maybe I just had a crappy high school experience. Anyway, those are the games coming out this month. How was your high school experience? Actually, better question, in the immortal words of the RE4 merchant, what are you buying? What are you selling? Or what are you trading in? So you can buy stuff. Let me know in the comments, and also, did we forget anything? Again, let me know in the comments.
Come on, you forgot that one. You gotta put that in there.
The point is, the games are coming out, unless they stop making them, but if they continue to make them, we'll be back next month with another one of these videos.
You may want to quit playing, you know what I'm saying? Nah, I'm not gonna hate on that. We're gonna go ahead and smash that like on that. I already know what I'm looking forward to, and that is, of course, Resident Evil 4 Remake. Now, I know people was asking me for the demo, and I keep going over it in my head. Do I really want to play the demo? Do I just want to wait for the game? It's literally just 10 days away. So I'm like, I really want to save all that anticipation and everything, even though we watched some videos already. So it's like you already get an idea, but like, I just want to experience it firsthand every moment that I play it, the full actual game. But if you guys want to see the demo, please let me know. Some of the other games, like for the PSVR, I'm curious to see how they're going to pull out the VR for this, because like literally when they set out for the VR for the PS4, it was pretty much the same thing, cost as much as the console, but it didn't sell. It didn't really do that well. And then they ended up just porting the majority of those games over just to the regular console, and you were able to play it. With some of the Switch games and stuff, even like with that Grim Reaper, the Dead Cell, that looks hot. Just anything Castlevania related, you know, you already know. So I'm curious to see what they're gonna do. Some of the other games, like I'm not a big golfer fan, not baseball, skateboard and stuff like that. That was a long time ago for your boy, but yeah, I'm definitely pumped to see what they got coming on, and I'm wondering what's going to be for April and so forth. But guys, I hope you guys like this video. What are some of the games you're anticipating for, looking forward to seeing, and ready to cop? And let your boy know exactly what you would like to see in a next reaction video. Drop all those suggestions down in the comments below. To everybody, it's your boy Heemscast Gamer signing out. I'll see you guys soon with more content to everybody out there. Peace till the next video.